It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again.
The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
If you're a basketball fan, you gotta admit, the 2016 NBA Finals was one of the most entertaining series in NBA history. Even today, and for the years to come, the legend of it, which is still talked about, proves that it will live on forever. The Cleveland Cavaliers won their first championship in franchise history, defeating the Golden State Warriors 93-89 in Game 7 for the finals. As a result, the team became the first in NBA history to come back from a 3-1 series deficit in the NBA Finals. Not to mention, they did it against a team that set an NBA record, winning 73 games in a regular season. However, for Cleveland fans, their town seemed to be cursed for many years prior to that. After Jim Brown led the Browns to an NFL title in 1964, Cleveland sports teams just couldn't do anything, going more than 5 decades without any professional sports success. But on June 19, 2016, everything changed. This is the story behind the infamous 2016 comeback of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Welcome to Untapping Your Potential, where we will share with you motivational stories that will keep it growing and inspire you to take action. They say hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. It's true, so keep working. LeBron James. For a long time, the Cavaliers, like many of Cleveland sports franchise, were a laughingstock in the NBA. Any measure of success they did manage to achieve was also taken away from them, either by poor coaching decisions, questionable trades, and unusual draft choices. They even struggled through multiple ownership changes in the 1970s and 1980s, resulting in over $15 million in financial losses due to poor attendance records. The Cavaliers were lackluster and were seen as having no chance of success. But all that changed when the Cavaliers managed to draft one of their best players yet, LeBron James. LeBron was drafted into the Cavaliers in 2003, after the team had finished with the worst record in NBA history the year prior. At the time, LeBron had already managed to score a name for himself. He was a rising star in the world of basketball, winning Rookie of the Year award and helping the team make their first playoff appearance just 2 years after he was drafted, helping them get to the 2007 Eastern Conference playoffs against the Detroit Pistons. In the following season, LeBron led the league in scoring and became the Cavs' all-time leading scorer. LeBron became an unrestricted free agent in the summer of 2010, allowing him to go wherever he pleased. Ultimately, LeBron decided to leave Cleveland and join the Miami Heat.
And join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat.
The Cavs' curse started once again following LeBron's departure. They couldn't even crack 35 wins in a season. After winning 2 titles with the Heat, LeBron made a decision that shocked the basketball world. LeBron penned a letter to Cleveland sports fans saying, "I'm coming home." After signing a 3-year, $100 million deal, LeBron returned back to the Cavs. A decision that many folks criticized that he would regret. When I decided to leave Miami, I'm not going to say any names, I just can't do that. But there were some people that I trusted and built relationships within those years who told me that I was making the biggest mistake of my career. And that hurt me. And I know it was an emotional time that they told me that because I was leaving. They just told me it was the biggest mistake I was making in my career. And that right there was my motivation. The fans just began to know that with his return, the Cavs would certainly be molded as a championship contender once again. "I came back for a reason," LeBron said. "I came back to bring a championship to our city." Soon, the Cavs entered the 2016 NBA Finals, facing the Golden State Warriors. At the time, the Golden State Warriors were pronounced as one of, if not the leading basketball team. On the strength of Shaun Livingston, the Golden State Warriors won Game 1 over the Cavs. Livingston's 20 points were equal to Steve Curry's and Klay Thompson's combined total, and more than doubled Cleveland's entire stretch on that first game. Soon after, Draymond Green, the Warriors' do-it-all glue guy, scored a game-high 28 points in Game 2, giving the Warriors a commanding 2-0 series lead. And to make matters worse, the Cavaliers lost Kevin Love to a concussion, forcing him to miss the second half as well as Game 3. Game 3, the Cavs had managed to catch up, scoring a 20-point lead in the first quarter before putting the game away in the second. Steve Curry exploded for 38 points in Game 4 to give the Warriors a 3-1 series lead. Along with Curry's offensive explosion, Andre Iguodala continued to excel on the other side, helping to disrupt Cleveland's game plan and contain LeBron. LeBron extended the series in Game 5 with a brilliant performance of 41 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists. Kyrie Irving added 41 more points, making them the first teammates to score 40 points in the same finals game. The following game, LeBron became unbeatable. He put up another 41 points, refusing to let the Warriors repeat as champions on his home court and forcing a winner-take-all Game 7 at the Oracle Arena, Oakland, California. In a series of blowouts, Game 7 was unusually a close one. In the closing minutes of the fourth quarter, LeBron James delivered what became known as the block on a layup attempt by Andre, which held the game tied at 89 and with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. Kyrie Irving then makes a 3-point shot over Steve Kerr to give Cleveland a 92-89 lead with less than a minute left in the game. Kevin Love then makes arguably one of the best defense stops in the entire season and forced Curry to make a 3-point shot, which he ended up missing. LeBron gets fouled by Draymond and he scores 1 free throw, adding the lead now by 4 with 10 seconds left on the clock. The Warriors then missed 2 3-point attempts as time expired. When the clock struck 0 and the Cleveland Cavaliers were declared winners in Game 7 of the NBA Finals, the athletes burst into tears as their franchise had finally won a championship. Cleveland's long sports nightmare had ended. The drought is over. 52 years, time to celebrate a title. And here in this city, they're saying that this is the biggest game in franchise history and one of the biggest nights in city sports history, as they try to keep alive their dreams by bringing a championship to the city of Cleveland. I set out a goal 2 years ago when I came back to bring a championship to the city. I gave everything that I had. I put my heart and my blood and my sweat and my tears in this game. And against all odds, I don't know why we want to take the hardest road. I don't know why the man above gave me the hardest road. But there's nothing the man above is going to put me in a situation that you can't handle. And I just kept the same positive attitude, like instead of saying why me, I was saying this is why he wanted me to do.
Cleveland! This is for you!
There are numerous factors that contributed to the 2016 NBA Finals being such a remarkable game. It will be remembered as one of the greatest basketball games ever played. This game can help teach you 2 things. First, if you fall, get right back up and try again. It doesn't matter if it's the first or millionth time, you gotta keep pressing forward. Regardless of the obstacles you face, you must keep moving forward. It's not over until it's over. Life will not slow down for you. You gotta keep up. And every time you get back up, you will demonstrate more character and strength. Second is the importance of working together. Because, as Henry Ford once said, coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, but working together is success. The Cavaliers won collectively as a team. It was a team effort to win that championship. And so can you win the championships in your life by not giving up and having a team of like-minded people to help you achieve your goals and dreams. Never give up on reaching for the stars. Sometimes tomorrow is about applying what you learned the day before. As LeBron James himself once said, "Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed." Thanks for watching this video. How would you like to hear more motivational stories on a consistent basis? Do me a favor and support the channel by sharing, commenting below, and please make sure to like and hit that subscribe button to get the latest updates. Soon, you will be on your way to feeling inspired.